So Scorpio, your week commencing the 16th of December forecast suggests that financial matters could be still at the front of your thinking, because the full moon at the end of last week certainly crystallized a need to get a balance between the ins and outs at what can be, for many people, an expensive time of the year. True, Mercury now going direct in your second house suggests that maybe some money that was owed to you has or will be about to come in, and that's really good. But because Neptune and Saturn are in the part of your situation that's to do with where you'd like to be generous, affectionate, but also where you could speculate, Neptune's continuing right angle to the Sun, which peaks on Wednesday, suggests if you're not too sure, if you are thinking about a business decision, an investment, some shares, a property matter, that you should proceed with caution despite Mercury having gone direct. Also, Saturn is forging a deep right angle to Jupiter, which is located in the same area as the full moon of last week, the 8th house. And to be honest, Jupiter is in retrograde, and by June the 9th next year, you could have a big breakthrough. I must reassure you of that. But through to the 3rd of February next year, Jupiter's retrograde is something to be mindful of. And through to the middle of January, it is going to be in conflict with Saturn. And Saturn can, of course, be about restraint, limitations. And those two come into an exact square next week, repeating the 90-degree angle of August. So, even though the full moon is done, even though Mercury is going direct, even though Jupiter forges a great link with Venus at the end of this week, which could bring a slice of fortune, I still feel that if you are wanting to be very generous, quite understandably to loved ones, the planets are really saying to you, do proceed with a little bit of caution. Neptune brings confusion, and Saturn brings the potential for limitation. However, by the end of this week, the Sun moves into your third house. Third house energy is bright, quick, sharp, fast, and it's perfect for you to enter into the festivities on the back of. If you've often noticed that things do speed up from the middle part of December each year, it wouldn't be a surprise, because the Sun always returns to Capricorn with the winter solstice. And of course, water, your sign, and Earth, Capricorn, are very conducive to one another. Earth carries water, so your emotion works with the practicality of the sign of Capricorn. And you can be such a shrewd person when it comes to marshalling resources, but I just feel that your mind will get a lot clearer as this week draws to a close. And because of Venus in your fourth house, which is very much to do with emotion, links with Jupiter, maybe you're going to connect to someone in a deeper, more heartfelt way. It might not just be a flirty encounter, a clinch under the mistletoe. It could be something much more meaningful to you, and it actually could be very heartwarming. But then the pace of life is really going to pick up. But when it comes to marshalling the ins and outs of your finances, I think this week still requires a degree of care, and certainly apply your usual shrewdness and due diligence. And please do check out your year 2025 personal forecast and get your free gift of your Zodiac General, Love, Chinese and Vedic written forecast.